Hello, fellow travelers. I do hope you are having a good day. If not, at least your hair is not on fire. Except that one guy whose hair is actually on fire. I guess have a bad day. Anyways, do drop 3 turkeys. David and Jonathan had set up a signal several days before by which Jonathan could let David know how things stood with his father. David would be hiding in a field. Jonathan would shoot some arrows, and based on what he would say to a young lad, his arrow retriever, David would know what to do, whether to stay or whether to run. Look how that played out. 1 Samuel 20:36. And he said unto his lad, Run, find out now the arrows which I shoot. And as the lad ran, he shot an arrow beyond him. And when the lad was come to the place of the arrow which Jonathan had shot, Jonathan cried after the lad and said, Is not the arrow beyond thee? And Jonathan cried after the lad, Make speed, haste, stay not. And Jonathan's lad gathered up the arrows and came to his master. But the lad knew not anything. That's most of our generation. Only Jonathan and David knew the matter. That first phrase in verse 39 is so impressive. But the lad knew not anything. David and Jonathan and Saul were in life and death struggle. But that struggle had nothing to do with the boy, and so they kept him blissfully ignorant of all that was going on. There is such a lesson to learn from that pattern. Usually it seems that when people are having conflict with other people, the first thing they want to do is drag everyone else into the conflict and pump up the numbers on their side. But all that does is put people in the crossfire of a conflict that they should not even be in to begin with. Do be in a habit of keeping every conflict confined only to the actual participants. Nothing good ever comes from dragging other people into a conflict that does not belong to them. So there it is, folks. Leave the bystanders out of it. Unless it's hockey. Have a blessed day.